So Sign Crafters actually purchased one of these flatbeds. Micah Rush, are you in the room? I want Micah to share what having the flatbed has done for his business, and I can always click a slide forward, or you can talk about that.
So we actually chose the hybrid flatbed when we found ourselves in the typical spot where a sign company was going to replace their slow, blocked up, roll-to-roll solvent. And what I decided was to go with the hybrid because I would allow myself to fix two funnels in the organization, or bottlenecks, I should say. I was bottlenecking on the tables and I was bottlenecking in production. And I figured it was a win-win because even if I didn't ever use the flatbed portion of it, it's still a roll-to-roll machine. And I got a lot more. So the sales guys tell you all these wonderful things you can do and everything, and you have to dial that back because we've all sold stuff and we know how salespeople can be sometimes. So we dial it way back in our mind when we think business and we say, okay, well, here's the things I know I'm going to be able to do with it. And you run your numbers and it looked good for me. But we got way more. We print textured wood. We can do architectural. We do ADA. Morgan's mastered the ADA. Our business cards we print on the Roland. They have an embossed feature to them. The machine has absolutely been very exciting to run. We've printed direct on glass. The only real issue we've run into with it, the real challenge, is formulating the ink laydown so that it adheres good. And that was my absolute most terrifying thing, that I'd wake up in the middle of the night after I pulled the trigger on it thinking, oh boy, what is this really going to mean? I'm going to have ink falling off of signs all over the place and Micah's name's going to be mud everywhere in the Willamette Valley. And that hasn't been the case. The life of it is much more scratch resistant than I had anticipated. The clear they kept promising that we could put over the top almost as a scratch resistant surface is like nail hard, does an incredible job, and it allows me to show some really, really, really cool stuff to people, and their reaction, customers are actually, you can make that? You can do that? That has texture on it. It creates a very excited customer who now wants to put money on to your cash register, my cash register, because they're not looking at a commodity thing they have to have that's now something that they want.